Hey guys, Tin Man here. What do I know? Where do my facts lead me? What am I trying to tell people within my messages? Well, I am admitting right now that I don't give you the full message through how I explain to do the research. I give you partial answers. Part of the reason for that is because it's successful. It's proven that it's successful. So let's just go with that. There is an understanding behind it. A couple of different reasons. Part of the reason is I don't want to tell you all the information. And yeah, so on. So anyways, these guys, wow, damn Martin. These guys are incredible. They trick us. They've been here before mankind, obviously. Their duties are tree care, mountain shaping, valley building. I show sometimes on some of my videos, you guys will see me looking at a crack that's as thin as my nail. And the information you end up getting if you listen to me is you'll end up realizing, okay, scribing, then etching, then shaping into a valley within that little crack. A valley starts from something. We think it starts from rain, a little dribble, a little more dribble, a little more dribble, a little more dribble. Next thing you know, we have the Grand Canyon. That's what we think, and we kind of believe how it works. Well, that's changing now. And I'm telling you guys that it's changing. History shows that the Bigfoot and so on and so forth touch rocks. They move rocks around. They make shapes. They'll pile rocks up and stuff. That's history, and there's a lot of that supports. There's so many claims and finds in that supports it. Where if you're not there yet, then you're really down the hill right now. So start climbing. So in other words, what I'm saying is there's history that shows. There's history with our natives here in Canada where they make totem poles. And one of the discoveries that's been figured out of Bigfoot, I'm sure other people have maybe in the past figured it out, but also myself, I figured it out for myself. It wasn't something that I learned from somebody else. That the Bigfoot beings actually do totem poles within themselves, along with trees and stuff. It's a type of camouflage. It's a type of hiding. Some might even call it cloaking. And then also piles. They'll go in piles and such like that too. And I think the natives might even have some kind of a understanding back in the day of a pile that they would do of something. Not necessarily the animals that they could recognize, because that's part of what they do in those totem poles, is they do the animals they can recognize. You don't even really see Sasquatch in any of the olden day, or Bigfoot in any of the olden day, or Yowie, or Yetti, or Monkgewie, or anything like that. You don't get that in old totem poles. I haven't been able to locate one myself yet of a Bigfoot shaped into the totem pole at a older time. Down right here where the train is, I'm pretty sure I got guys looking at me, because what I do is I collect up shadow spots, and there's some right in that little, right by the gate, behind, directly above the gate height, directly there under that white sign, and then over to the right of the white sign, a couple of spots in there. And then I parked in a bit of a difficult area for them to cover up in that back corner back there, if we can see. And I made it difficult on purpose, that it would take effort for them to get in there and change the shadowing of that spot. And while I sit here for my 20 minutes or 40 minutes waiting for my son, I can observe changes in it, which I'm already starting to see some white change. So, because they like to look, and if they have something of interest, then they actually don't want to have stuff right in front of their eyes. They'd rather go like this. So now imagine some leaves there and stuff like that. Mom's trying to tell you to stay still or whatever, and you just shift enough. And then little Junior's up over here, and he just shifts enough. And then so on and so forth. And then next thing you know, you start to realize, oh, all the shadowing in that maybe previous shadow, or maybe it wasn't even a shadow, but it's created, and you can tell, you observe the leaves in their spots and stuff, and you realize, holy cow, the leaves have been changed in their spot. A lot goes on here. These beings are wrecking our roads around the world. They are wrecking bridges as we speak. They are damaging concrete. Check out a channel called Wise Up, and he talks a lot about what he believes was older types of concrete, I think, and rock and such like this, and where he believes it's been changed into like a sandstone type material and such. And he comes up with different theories on that. Well, as soon as I came across him and started watching him and started hearing this, then that light went off for me for realizing that's what I really feel like, or I have felt like that at least in one bridge that I check over. Down right by the bottom of the Popo clan there, where it's on the slough right near the big river, the mighty Fraser River. Yeah, you never know if we could get a peeker from in the behind of us too. That'd be kind of cool. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, so I'm done. Peace out.